Hey guys, I really want to talk about E3. E3 just ended, and there's a lot to talk about. A lot of things happened during it, so I want to start off with the Xbox One. Xbox One was the first press conference which started off E3. They talked about having 13 exclusive games, which included Rise, which is a game that you play as a Roman warrior, and it looks really good. The graphics are amazing. Forza 5 is another game. Then Quantum Break, Project Spark, Dead Rising 3, Titanfall, Below, Killer Instinct, and Sunset Overdrive. These aren't all 13 exclusive games, but they're most of them that I felt like were really good. Um, the PC game World of Tanks is coming exclusively to the Xbox One, which I kind of find stupid. I don't really give a shit about that, but whatever. They're also Xbox One is also not Xbox One. Xbox is also redesigning their Xbox 360s and making them more slim, and that's pretty much it. They're doing what Sony usually does with their PlayStation. So that's really stupid, but whatever. Minecraft, like usual, is coming back to Xbox One. Supposedly it's updated and it's like the graphics are better and it's a lot better somehow. I don't know. The Xbox One will be using cloud service, which I guess is cool. And one feature which I would think is really helpful for people trying to get their stuff out there is Twitch is like on the console now. So you can actually live stream and broadcast your content through your Xbox One to Twitch's website so people can check you out. Um, and also, which I find stupid, but with Battlefield 3 allowed their content to be put on the PlayStation first, so PlayStation users could get Battlefield content 2 to 3 weeks before Xbox. And now, for some reason, Battlefield moved over to the Xbox One, so now Xbox One users get content from Battlefield 4 first before PlayStation 4, which is really stupid, but whatever. Can't do anything about it. And the big thing that fucks the Xbox One over is that Xbox One requires an internet connection and you have to log on to your account every 24 hours for like updates and shit. It's really retarded. And also, of course, the used game policy where you can't like fucking play used games without having to get an online pass and stuff. And during E3, they tried to clarify that um, and talked about how you can actually uh, give one of your friends your game, like to like lend them it, and but it has to be like a friend on your friends list for a certain amount of days or something. I don't know. They really need to go into that more, but it was really stupid. Um, and like what you saw during the reveal back in, I think it was May, was it May or April, but whatever. Back in their reveal, they talked about how the Xbox One was gonna make like the TV like a smart TV in a way, and it was gonna bring together like the family in the living room. It was living room centered and everything like that. So they didn't really focus on gaming. And then supposedly during E3, their gaming was supposed to be blowing everybody away. It really did not happen. It sucked, but whatever. So yeah, the console one disadvantage about it is it's centered more around entertainment, in my opinion. But whatever. I think they Xbox did not do this well this time. Like they did not do well this time. Um, it's coming out in November and it's supposed to be $499. So all I have to say is what the guy during the reveal said: Xbox, go home. So with the PS4, they were the Sony was the last press conference of the day on Monday. Um, so they Xbox already went before them, so they were kind of in the lead at the time. So now this was time for the PS4 to shine. It was the big reveal and everything. So they revealed the console. It looked amazing. The design, so it's so small. It's beautiful. So they presented it and talked about PlayStation Plus is now needed to play online. So it's kind of sucky, but it's like less than $5 per month, so it's no big deal really. And by having PlayStation Plus, players will be able to receive like I think it's one or two, I forget how many, but they get to receive free games every month, and that is amazing. And one big thing that made the PS4 really good was it was centered around indie games. So there's a lot of indie games that are supported by the PS4. Some of the three indie games that I felt were really awesome were Outlast, which was a horror game, Transistor, and The Witness. Um, and there's a ton more. There's I think over 100 or so indie games. There's a shit ton of indie games. So it's awesome. Other than indie games, a lot of other good games are coming to the PS4, like Gran Turismo 6, Warframe, The Elder Scrolls Online, PlanetSide 2, Destiny, which is from the creators of Halo, Killzone Shadowfall, Infamous Second Son, the new Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy 15, and Kingdom Hearts 3. And that's not all of them. There's a bunch of others, but oh my god, it's amazing. The PlayStation 4 is also going to have cloud service, so they're going to try to go into cloud gaming, which is the cloud service is supposed to come out sometime in 2014, which is also called the Gaikai cloud service, which was a highly anticipated thing, and it was supposed to introduce cloud gaming. So there's like a gaming library of stuff that you could buy games and stuff and play like PlayStation 3 games and all this other stuff on the PS4. So if this actually does happen, it's gonna be amazing. And during Sony's press conference, they were firing shots at Microsoft because Microsoft was the first one to present. It was so funny. So one of the big things that Sony presented on the PS4, there will not be a required internet connection. So you do not need a internet connection to use the PS4, and you do not have to log on after like every 24 hours or so to like update your account or some shit. So that really allowed the PS4 to take the lead right there. So I'm really happy about that. Also, the used game thing. During the press conference, bam, Sony, PS4, you don't need any online pass to play used games. You can trade games, sell games, anything, all for free. It's up to the publishers, pretty much. So that's amazing. And EA came out saying that their online pass system's dead. They're not going to try to go back into that. So I'm really happy about that. Hardware-wise, the Xbox One and the PS4 are very similar, but the PS4 has a graphic edge, I would say. The PS4 has the GDDR5 RAM memory, and the Xbox One has the DDR3 RAM memory. So PS4's RAM memory is a lot. It's a slightly better than the Xbox's, which will really help it out. And also the PS4's GPU is slightly a little bit better, so that gives it a more graphical edge. So there'll be a slightly better graphic edge with the PS4 than the Xbox One, so I'm happy about that. And the PS4 is gamer centered, not entertainment centered with the stupid ass TV and sports shit nobody really cares about. Sports maybe a little bit, but TV thing, like come on. You actually have to have an Xbox One to allow you to turn on a TV or change to TV or change channel without a controller. You're that lazy? Like come on. It's so retarded. So happy about the PS4, and the PS4 will be coming out holiday 2013, which I'm guessing around December or so, and it'll be $399, $100 cheaper than the Xbox One. So I cannot wait for that. Can't wait to get my hands on one. Alright, with Battlefield 4, which is my favorite game, it's coming out October 29th. This is old news, but during E3, they showed more gameplay, and they actually showed multiplayer of it, and it was amazing. It looked awesome. So for next-gen consoles, Battlefield 4 will be 60 frames per second, and in the game you'll have 64-man server. So that'll be 32 players on each side, which is amazing. It's just like PC gaming. Unbelievable. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be the true environment for the game. So I can't wait for that. And in Battlefield 4, Commander Mode returns, and you can use tablets for the Commander Mode, and it's one commander on each team, so 2 commanders in one game. And I really like this. They added a counter knife takedown kind of thing, so if somebody tries to knife you from the front, you can counter their knife attack and kill them. But if they knife you from behind, they'll still kill you, obviously. And now instead of 4-man squads, they now have 5-man squads in Battlefield 4. And also they introduced a new suppression system. so it's not as bad as Battlefield 3. And now ammo now left in clips when reloading disappears, so it makes the game more realistic. Because in real life, when you reload a gun, when you take the clip out, when you reload, you lose that ammo. It's gone. So it makes the game a lot realistic with that. There's also new items and loadouts, and classes like recon have been updated with things and stuff, and the game is more customizable. So you can actually pick weapon camos now. It's not as restricted as Battlefield 3. And of course, there's more destruction. Oh my god. During E3, if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link down in the description. But during E3, they showed a little demo or multiplayer part of the team playing it. And they actually brought down an entire, like, tall-ass building. It was amazing. So, it looks awesome. And there's a lot more information that still coming out, so it's gonna be amazing. Now onto COD Ghosts, the new anticipated game. So with COD Ghosts, there's new customization. Supposedly, you can customize stuff a lot better now, and all this other stuff. And of course, they introduced man's best friend, the dog. So they came up with this idea that I saw. They talked about it in an interview. So like a SEALs team or whatever put like this type of electronic equipment or something on on the dogs, and by using like vibrations and pulses, you can actually control the dog to do and make the dog do certain things. So they incorporated that into the game, which is kind of cool, but it's I feel like if that's the only big thing they can introduce to COD, like, come on, they need to do better than that, because that was just a joke in my opinion. But even more of a joke is supposedly now there's a new fish AI. So now when you swim towards a fish, it will actually like swim away from you, which is groundbreaking. That is groundbreaking. Holy shit. I feel like they have Battlefield beat with that, because obviously Battlefield does not have that. So I don't know if DICE should be worried. So I don't know. But also, COD Ghost has a new storyline. It's brand new. They're trying to recover from Modern Warfare 3, because that game was a complete crapshoot. That was horrible. So yeah, new storyline, everything. And now the game actually has enhanced graphics. Holy shit. Enhanced graphics. Pretty much they're barely enhanced. They're still shitty compared to Battlefield or whatever. So it's still shitty. They need to make a greater leap than that. Like, come on. So in my opinion, after watching E3, I would say PS4 won in the console wars. In the beginning, I guess Xbox was doing pretty well, and then during Sony's press conference, they just blew everybody away. And excuse me, I would say just PS4 just won. Like, they just blew everybody away. So and I love it, because during their press conference, they fired shots to Microsoft, like, about their used game stuff and all that. It was so funny. After watching a lot of the gameplays and the demos and stuff from E3, the games I'm most impressed with, and I really want to get after watching E3, of course, Battlefield 4. Definitely that. I would also say Titanfall. I really, really wish that was just not. I wish that was not like I guess exclusive to the Xbox and PC. I wish that was on the PS4 as well. But supposedly that's not out of the question to come to PS4, so it might in the future. Who knows? But the game looks amazing, and I really, really want to play it. It looks amazing. And then Destiny, of course, would be a third game that I'm really impressed with, because it's from the creators of Halo, for starters, and the graphics and everything. It looks awesome. And then Watch Dogs would be my fourth game. That looks really, really good, and I definitely want to get my hands on that. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys later.
That way you can rack up more kills. And that way, actually we have a shit ton of time.
EKIA! EKIA!
Expirate. Wow, Bouncing Betty! Trying to get these 150 kills with this gun without the perks or attachments.
He's gone.
Good luck with that.
Confirmed.